What's up, guys? It's Raw FIFA Gaming and welcome to the 16th episode of the West Ham Career Mode. I'm sorry if I sound a bit bad because I am a little bit ill, but we're still going to get on with the video. The first episode of today is unfortunately a game that we should not be playing in the first place. It is a game at home to Cambridge United in the FA Cup, an FA Cup replay. God knows how we did not get the win in the last game. We really should have beat this team very comfortably, but we did get a draw away from home. And boys, straight away, 18 minutes in, Ikpeazu, who I think, I don't know who he is, but I think we're going to sign him, boys. I think we're going to sign him. Ikpeazu has scored, I think that's his third goal, no, his second goal. His second goal against us in one game and a bit. This guy's unbelievable, but how are we letting Cambridge do this to us again? We're all the way in the 53rd minute now. In the second half, it's crossed into Cagliari, and we are back in the game just as we should be. But Jonathan Cagliari, the Argentinian, has not been playing much this season at all, but he does get his opportunity here. Gets his goal in the 54th minute, and luckily may have stopped us from a huge giant killing. Like, you talk about giant killings, but this one would just be ridiculous. We should have never gone to the replay in the first place, but we're here now. It's a bit of a weaker side, as you might have seen there in the celebrations. Payet, Antonio, and I think it was Zaza all got thrown on at half-time. I panicked a bit, boys, but it has paid off for us. Now in the 69th minute, it's Simeone Zaza. Can he come on and finish it off for us? Zaza cuts it back to Jonathan Cagliari once again, and Cagliari puts it into the back of the net with 20 minutes to go. It looks like we've wrapped things up here. There was a little scare there. Well, there was a little scare last game as well. There's been a scare for a couple of games now, but Jonathan Cagliari has got his second goal of the game, put the ball into the bottom corner, dragged in. It was a nice little finish actually. Zaza cut it back there, loses the ball but wins it back once again on his weaker left foot, puts it into the bottom left corner to get his second goal of the Emirates FA Cup. So that's good. Hopefully we can just grind out the game now and just get this comfortable win that we should have got in the first place. But now Cambridge coming forward. Ikpeazu. Literally, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Literally, this guy was one of the best players I've played against all season. 84th minute, the Cambridge fans are going absolutely wild. We have gone 2-all in this game. Somehow, just when you thought, thank God we've saved ourselves from an embarrassing defeat, Ikpeazu gets his third goal of the Emirates FA Cup. He's only played 2 games, but now in the 86th minute it would have been fitting for Cagliari to get the goal, but he falls to Dimitri Payet, and that man is going to finish it, and we put him on at half-time as a panic substitution. And I did panic, but it's worked out. At least the panic substitution has paid off. He sits on the advertising board and celebrates his goal. One of his first goals of the season, to be honest. He's not been the worst. He's not been the worst at all. But yeah, he just hasn't been racking up the goals as much as he should have been. But he does get a nice goal there on his weaker left foot, a cross goal. Does get his first goal in the Emirates FA Cup, and I do believe his first goal in all competitions. But that is the end of the game, boys. Thank God we have saved ourselves from huge embarrassment there. Should have never gone to the replay, as I keep saying, but we have grinded out the result in the end, and we'll see who we get in the 4th round next episode. But the next game of this episode is the first and only Premier League game, away to Middlesbrough at the Riverside Stadium. This is Middlesbrough team actually. Last time Middlesbrough played us at the London Stadium, they actually beat us 3-0. So not good memories coming into this game, but we have been in much better form since we were playing them. But it's Middlesbrough on the front foot straight away in the 19th minute with Gaston Ramirez. Sorry if I'm a bit bunged up, boys. I am quite ill, but Gaston Ramirez nearly scores that goal there. Good layoff there, and too much space he was given. Just wide of the post though for him. But it's Mikel Antonio now. Cuts it back to the captain, Mark Noble. And he just could not steer that into the back of the net. Very close there from our captain. But now it's Darun. Darun looking for an opportunity to open. And Michael Darun has scored a goal for Middlesbrough in the 69th minute. Goes over to his manager and celebrates. And I do not believe, I think he's a CDM or centre back. I think he's a CDM. I do not believe he scored that goal. Adrian laying on the floor. He doesn't know what has just happened. Poor clearance from Reece Oxford. Obiang was keeping tight, keeping him out. And Ogbonna's just let him pass, and it's just got past Adrian as he tries to save it, and Darun gets his first goal of the Premier League season. Now in the 75th minute, is Middlesbrough coming forward once again? Can they finish this game off? It's into Gaston Ramirez. And something needs to be happening away to Middlesbrough. You'd think that we'd be pushing now on the front foot. Middlesbrough now we're 1-0 down. You'd think that we'd be the ones pushing, and finally we are with Andre Ayew in the 80th minute. What can he do here? He crosses it in to Diafra. And off the bench, Diafra came. I thought he might be able to do a job for us, and he leaps so high. It's literally a straightforward header. But now in the 88th minute, surely we're going to score now. It's Mikel Antonio. Cut back to Diafra. And once again, Sacco misses a golden opportunity for us and hits the post, and we lose the game 1-0 to Middlesbrough. To be fair, we did have a lot of chances, but we could just not finish our dinner, to be honest. We did not put the ball into the back of the net, and a very poor result. But I'm just going to finish off this episode. I did forget to show you guys the league table, but I'm just going to finish off the episode by showing you the two new signings I made, Stephen Defort and Julian Coop. Let's get into the youth part of the episode now, and hopefully they can do better. Okay guys, so we're now into the youth part of the episode, and we're starting this episode all the way into the 105th minute. We're playing this Duchel Pokal match against Hull. And we've conceded just when we was defending so well. We was such a brick wall in this game, honestly. Spiegel was making save after save. The defence was so good. We were getting so tired, and we were really hanging on. And Ellis Barkworth has scored the winning goal for Hull. And to be honest, the Duchel Pokal was our only real hope this season. I mean, we're doing terrible in the league. I just wanted to win this little bit of silverware. Would have been brilliant beating some first division sides, but unfortunately we've done absolutely poorly there. But the second and final game of the youth part of the episode is against Fulham straight away here, and yeah, it was a home game, and we've just drawn it 0-0. And I hate when this happens in the youth part of the episodes, because I'm only going to show you guys the goals because I don't want to make it too long. But unfortunately, I couldn't show you anything there because there was no goals. But unfortunately, yeah, we wasn't able to get a win in any of them two games. Two quite poor games, only one goal in both of the two, and we didn't score any of them. But that'll be the end of today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment and subscribe down below. The player of the episode for the senior team will be Jonathan Calieri. He basically saved us on his own for that FA Cup game against Cambridge. Would have probably gone out if it weren't for him, which would have been really embarrassing. So we're very thankful to him for getting a brace in that game and saving us. And for the youth team, it's certainly got to be Raphael Spiegel. He kept a clean sheet against Fulham, and he was so good against Hull, saving so many shots. Unfortunately, couldn't stop us from going out of the Duchel Pokal because of the constant pressure. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. As you can see, we are sitting in 16th. But remember to like, comment and subscribe down below. I've been Raw FIFA Gaming, and I'm out.